This success could not be a success without you. They're my roommates. They also suggested me to join network homes as they are working professionals.
More and more practice you will do, the things will become more fluent. Whenever hard work meets dedication, there's a new success story. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Voices of Victory, where students join us to share their success stories. And today, I'm joined by Abhishek, who is here to share his part of story. So first of all, congratulations to you, Abhishek,
Thank you, sir.
on your placement, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, sir.
Now, everybody is excited to know about your journey. So can you elaborate your journey and introduce yourself?
Firstly, sir, I want to thank you. This success could not be a success without you. The way you
Okay.
taught us and the way you made us, that's something I felt like I'll proceed with this part of learning in my life. And coming to me, my name is Abhishek Yadav. I'm a resident of Ballari, Karnataka, where I have done my schooling. And I have completed my Bachelor's of Computer Application from CMR University. Afterwards, my journey towards networking has begun, where I have started by enrolling in network homes in CCIE Security, where I have learned modules with starting with CCNA. Then afterwards, I went to enterprise, where I have learned about CCNP routing switching. Then after that, some more advanced technology like SD-WAN. And coming to CCI, I have completed ASA, FTD, and VPN, WSA, ESA, 48, checkpoint. These are the modules which I have completed in network homes. And coming to network homes, I came through a YouTube channel called Shy Blogs. From him, I got to know about network homes, and there are certain my friends who stays in my PG. They're my roommates. They also suggested me to join network homes as they are working professionals. So I have decided to start my career in network homes for networking.
Okay, so that was pretty much my next question, that why Networkers Home? Because there are a number of institutes, right?
Yes, sir.
Why Networkers Home?
Sir, coming to why network homes, because before joining this, I have done a lot of research. I went through Google and searched a lot of institution. Then the first thing for me comes is like student feedback. So there was my roommate, sir. He's working in networking domain. So he helped me he had a connections over a different institution. So through all those feedbacks he have collected, and he have told me one thing: join network homes. So that was the first thing that I took as consideration. And secondly, there was one my friend in PG, Dibrat Seni. He got placed in checkpoint.
Yeah.
After that, I felt like I can trust this institute. And thirdly, coming is the communication, sir. Here the learning mode is always in English, sir. That's something I wanted it, because this I felt like English is weak, so I have to improve this also. So I have joined this thirdly. And fourthly, I feel like if you look to a social media, sir, network homes is very active. Like whatever the technologies is coming, they are actively posting the videos and little bit of I got help from those mock videos also, where I have improved. And whatever the weakness was there, student who was doing the answer, I took that, and I made sure that I don't do that mistakes whenever I give interview. So that that's the reason I have chosen network homes, sir.
So you did your part of research and you heard a lot of things about Networkers Home.
Yes,
and then when you came here, was it up to the mark?
Yes, sir. It was up to the mark, because whatever I have heard from my friends, everything I was able to see it, sir. The lab where we had a physical devices, the teachers where they were delivering the quality content to us, and I used to enjoy the learning process, where everything was like enjoyment, sir, for me. Learning has become an enjoyment when I have joined here, because I have never stick to one thing. It was just whatever the teachers taught us, everything we were implemented practically. So I think the expectation what I had from network homes, I think everything has been met, sir.
Can you elaborate more about your journey from, where you started, which module you started, and where you ended up?
Sir, I started with in month of July. I started with CCNA, sir, and the teacher was you, sir.
Okay.
And that 1 month I have studied properly, and I enjoyed this networking. And after that, for certain time period, I had health issues. So I was not able to continue further, CCNP routing and switching. So bit of pause I have taken. And again, in month of November, I came back. Then I started with my CCNP routing and switching. It was from you again.
Again.
And I felt like way you was teaching, sir, it was completely, I was enjoying, sir, way you taught us, and you always take a referral from my official guide. There I felt like this is something which is very much needed. And after completion of that, I started my ASA module. It's from you.
Again.
And then coming to VPN, I started with Sushil, sir. FortiGate, I started with Sushil, sir. And a lot more modules I have completed, ESA, WSA. And every module I was enjoying. As I moved to one or other module, I started enjoying, sir. So this all the modules I have completed in Network Home, sir.
So how was your experience with the trainers and everybody?
Sir, I feel like they never, they were always just a part of teaching, sir. They were always a big support to me, sir. Whenever I feel like for the first, when I give my interview for one company, where I was not able to crack my final round of section of interview, then I felt very demotivated, sir. Demotivated. Then teachers are the ones who told me that, Abhishek, there is nothing called failure. It's all about the weakness that you have to improve, sir.
Correct.
So that thing, I got it from teachers. So I feel like it's good to have this kind of teachers here, sir.
So other than your curriculum, maybe whatever the technical modules you studied,
yes, sir.
Other than that, what else helped you in your interview preparation?
The first thing helped me is like, sir, there is one, Sushil sir told us in class, make a team and start discussion with your friends. So for example, any class I had, sir, I used to complete that class. Then whatever the doubts I had and what are the topics that I have to share to my friends. So we had a discussion in lab. So that one first thing that helped me. And coming to it, other section that Network Homes helped me was like in communications class, sir. I like to thank Amira ma'am. The way I'm speaking right now, I was not the 1 year back same guy. I have improved it, like my communication skill. And ma'am told me like, just to improve your communication, there is only one thing, that you have to speak.
Correct.
Yeah, that's from there my journey started to like in improvement of my communication skills also,
Correct.
sir. And coming to technical, we have a like technical interview preparation, sir. That also helped me. I remember the last 2 months I have attended that technical part where I was I have read all the modules, but the problem is I was not able to express those things properly in alignment, sir. So that technical class helped me a lot, sir. And lastly, I thank to all my friends who were my part of my journey. And yes, sir, this is all.
That's great. It's really nice hearing you. And you have improved a lot. And since you mentioned about the thing, right, where Amira ma'am told you that the only way you can improve is speaking.
Yes, speaking.
So this is actually same with, everything, whether you're going technical also. So you have to do what you have to practice.
Yes, yes.
Whether it's your technical concept or your communication, anything it is. Practice and practice is only the way. More and more practice you will do, the things will become more fluent. You will become more fluent in the technical part. You will become more comfortable in the technical part. Same way, you will become more comfortable in the communication as well. Your speaking flow will improve. Your grammar will improve. Your vocab will improve. Right? So that's overall improvement. And that comes through practice only. Now, yes.
One more thing just I want to add up. When I was attending class, I used to be one who used to ask her, sir, like there are so many things to learn. How should we proceed with it? Like I'm not able to, recall it properly. You told me only one thing, practice. From there, I started all the modes of learning of practice. I started like practicing MCQs, practicing with my friends, practice like any doubts I used to get, teachers were there to help me. A lot of doubts also I got, and these are the modes that I have adapted to practice. And I used to take help from those videos, also mock interview which were there in YouTube, where I used to analyze what are the mistakes like they were doing, so that I could not do those mistakes.
Exactly.
And yes, this is all about practicing.
Definitely, practice is only the way you can you can master anything.
Yes, sir.
You can master almost everything if you do a regular practice. And you must have that eagerness inside you. Yes. Right? You must have that technical or communication hunger inside you. You must have a goal first of all. If you have a goal, you stick to the goal, you definitely get it. Just work for it.
Yeah, that's for sure, sir.
So since you mentioned about demotivation, yes, it happens with a lot of students. If you do not clear an interview or even sometimes mock interview, you get demotivated that, okay, this is not my cup of tea or I'm not able to do it. How did you keep yourself motivated?
Firstly, sir, demotivation, pressure, everything comes up, sir. But the thing, I also went through that phase. But the thing I didn't, I never stopped myself. I kept going. I know that if I keep going, once the results will be in my favor only. And my father also used to tell me like your hard work will not be wasted. Keep going.
Exactly.
So I kept going, sir. This is only the solution to any demotivation or pressure. Don't take tension, anything kind of those things, because I think the free mind gives the best results. So don't any interview if you fail, right? Don't worry. There will be other opportunities which will be coming up, and just try for it. I know it'll. Once you will get the results also, just keep trying.
Exactly. If it happens that if you are worried or if you are in depression, then you want to do something but you are still not able to do it. You will
Yes,
waste
sir.
all the time just thinking about it, but you will not be able to do it.
Yes.
So the best way to do something, to achieve something, and to stay away from these things, right? From your demotivation, depressions, those kind of things, the best way is to keep yourself occupied and keep your mind occupied.
Yes, sir, that's true,
And
sir.
if you have a goal, just focus on your goal, that this is something I have to achieve it, no matter what. Doesn't matter how many failures come in, you are ready to take that.
Yes.
Because that's part of journey. Every failure is not, you should not consider it as a failure. Instead, you should take it as a learning, that okay, this was the mistake I made and this is how I can improve. This is something that I'm not going to do again. This mistake, I'm not going to make it again. So that's where you improve gradually.
Yes, sir.
So that is something you should always focus on, and that's what you did as well.
Yes, sir. And one more thing, sir, the mock interview, sir.
Mhm.
Before actually attending the interview, I started attending the mock interview, sir.
Mhm.
I remember I have given 6 mocks.
Mhm.
Starting 3 mocks, I was not able to perform well. From then, I got to know where are my weaknesses.
Exactly.
And I started improving. And right now, the company which I got placed is because of the teachers who pointed the section where I'm lagging.
Mhm.
So I remember the interview where it went, like they were asking commands also.
Mhm.
So in mock interview, I failed by answering the commands, but there I had never failed by answering the commands. So
Exactly.
I'll tell everyone to attend the mock interview as much you can do it, because this is very important.
Exactly.
And before you get actually failure there, you get here. It's better.
Better. Because here nobody is going to judge you.
Yes, that's
The thing
there,
is,
sir.
here nobody is going to judge you. We are here to make you improve every time. We want to make you ready for almost any sort of questions that can be asked to you in the interviews,
Yes,
right?
sir.
That's why we ask all sort of questions, whether it be scenario based questions, whether it be command related questions, whether it be just direct concepts itself, sometimes rapid fire questions.
Yeah, that's there, sir.
Right, so that happens in the real interviews, right? So that's what we always try, that you be prepared for almost anything.
Yes, sir.
Now, since you have gone through many interviews, multiple mock interviews you have gone, and let's talk about your real interviews that you have faced. So can you elaborate more about how many interview rounds were there and what kind of questions are generally asked in the interviews?
Yeah, I have given so many interviews. The first thing I'll tell for everyone is like there is nothing called important questions.
Exactly.
Because I have given the first interview while learning important questions. Like I have studied, I know that ARP I have studied, DNS I have studied, TCP header, TCP, those things, everything I have studied. I made important questions, but I failed that interview. The reason behind this is like we focus on important questions. We don't focus on other section part. So it's better, when you give interview, there is always you can research about company, what technologies they are working. Based on that, you can create important questions. But I'll tell everyone better to focus on everything. Whatever the teachers us in classes, you try to learn everything. It's not just take to few of the questions. So my suggestion to everyone is like always try to go in depth.
This is really a great suggestion, guys, that Abhishek has given you, that there is no such thing called important questions, because company will ask you what they have a requirement is, right? So majorly the questions will be asked to you from either your resume or the JD part, the skills the company is looking for. So either they will ask you that, or it will go based on your resume, right? So that's where you have to focus. There is no such thing, because every company deals in different products, right? So they have a different requirement. So always, go through the JD of the company, do some research about the company, know about what the company deals in, and then prepare your resume accordingly, because your resume is the first impression.
Yes, sir.
Your resume itself is
Yeah.
the first impression.
Yes,
So
that's
you
true, sir.
should change your resume. Some people, what they will do is like one time they'll create a resume and all companies they'll forward the same
I remember
resume.
a few of my friends, there was a company requirement 48.
Mhm.
They didn't mention in their resume, sir. As per requirement, they have no knowledge, but they didn't mention in the resume and they didn't get
Exactly.
selected.
Yes.
That is also important. The first thing is like first impression is resume, sir.
Resume.
Make sure you
Exactly.
make it different and don't copy anyone's resume. you see what skills you have. And yeah, that's what I can suggest about resume, sir.
Exactly. So, again, a really good advice here that you should not copy anybody's resume, and it should be updated every time you are going for an
Yes,
interview
that's true, sir.
based on the JD, right? Because if you do not mention the skills the company is looking for, why would the company select your resume? Think about it. Correct? All right. So that was, some really good advices that you gave, Abhishek. Now, what is the advice that you would like to give to the people who are watching your success story, who want to start a career in IT,
Yes.
and maybe your fellow friends and students itself? So what is
Sir,
the message that you want to give them?
My message to them is like, my mistakes will be a learning to you. So I'll tell you one thing: whenever you take any course, right, or anything, just don't make it one section of learning. Just see lecture notes. That's not the learning part. Try to give, the as much possible, as early possible. Try to give mock interviews. I wish I could give this early. Like after the CCNA completion, I could give mock so that my results could be much better. So this is one mistake which I have done it. Secondly, sir, if you are willing to join like in networking, then I think the best institution is Network Homes, where you just don't learn it theoretically, but also you have a physical lab, which is most needed. Because in company, when I was doing interview, they were asking me like physical labs. Did you have experience, hands-on experience with physical lab? So that is also one important thing that you have to do it. That suggestion to you it is. And keep just enjoy the process of learning. Don't think of so many things. Just keep with the flow and maintain consistency. That's one important thing.
Can you advise them on what they should focus while preparing for the interviews, resumes, and how they should approach the interviews?
What you can do for this is like, I'll tell you my strategy, what I have done it. That first thing is like, I have learned certain one module. After that, I have practiced a lot of things. I have given so many mock interviews. And something else I could tell is like, it's just practice. Just keep doing practice. That is the one thing I will tell.
Correct. Great. Okay. Any last words for your trainers and team networkers home?
Sir, first thing, this journey could not be a journey without you, sir. Especially thank you, Sushil sir,
Thank
Nikun sir, and a lot more management also helped me a lot. Like Clara ma'am also helped me a lot. And yeah, this is my message to all my trainers and teachers. And lastly, I'll say is like, if you're willing to join for networking, I think the best institute is Network Homes. So yeah.
Okay, that was great talking to you, Abhishek.
Yes, sir.
I wish you all the best for
Thank
your
you, sir.
future. And again, thanks for joining us today. I hope everybody got, really good insights today, and, a lot of good advices were there. And I hope this episode motivated you a lot. That was the journey of Abhishek from BCA to network engineer in a very reputed company. And I hope in the next episode, I have you guys sitting in front of me. That's all for this episode. I'll see you guys in another episode of Voices of Victory, an exclusive series on Networkers Home YouTube channel. Keep watching. I'll see you next.